Oh, alright, there we are. I think we should be live now. I'm going to go ahead and, as always, start off by making sure I post this to the Discord. Let me go ahead and pop it in there. Okay, well, that being said, welcome to anyone who straggles on into the stream, or, as I've said in all the previous ones, anyone who watches the VOD after the fact. It is not very late today, but I am in my glasses and hoodie, just because I have been a little bit under the weather the last couple of days. So didn't get any streaming done the last couple of days, but it looks like we should be able to get this finished today. As always, I'll start off with this as well. Anyone in chat, if I get anyone in here today, just point out to me if the game volume and the mic volume are well balanced. I have it set so that if you're listening at like 50% volume, everything should sound good. The game should be a little bit quieter than I am, so you shouldn't hear me competing with the game at all for control of the mic. Just to catch anyone up to this point, if you're starting with this VOD or if you started on the stream today, what we're working through is just a 100% Kingdom Hearts 1 playthrough. We did all the synth grinding, we did all of the bosses, all the secret bosses. The only thing I did give myself a pass on was doing the gummy ship missions. And I did leave a comment on the last VOD saying something to the effect of, if I get, I think it was like 10 likes on the VOD, I'll go back and do all of the gummy ship missions. So if people really care enough to watch these and to drop a like on it, awesome. If not, whatever, not a big deal to me. That being said, all we have left for this playthrough is the final gauntlet of bosses. We've ground out all the weapons, all the time trials, all the mini games, everything. And so, without any further ado, we'll go ahead and jump right on in. You know, sometimes I'll be honest, it's been a little weird doing the last, 7 streams and having no one in here and having to find things to talk about. For anyone who does watch the VODs afterwards, I'll say that this was really quite the experience for me. It was a pretty awesome journey. I'd never streamed before, but it was something I kind of always wanted to do, something I always kind of wanted to get into. I always admired YouTubers. I had a lot of YouTubers and streamers that I really liked and hoped to do kind of what they did. So to be here doing it, even though, I don't get any views, don't really get any likes, this is pretty awesome for me to sit here and do this. And so to finish this last one up, this went from something I thought could never happen to now something that's happening. And I've told people before too, I don't ever expect to make money off of this. I don't ever expect for this to become a thing, a big thing that I do, but I enjoy it. For me, this is a lot of fun. So as we get into that final gauntlet here, I just want to thank everyone who's watched through this series after the fact, through the VODs. Thank you very much. Very personal thank you. And to anyone who goes back and checks these out, maybe someday I do hit the big time and people are going back and checking out the first stream I ever did. I hope you listen through them, and we've had some good conversations, me and myself, about how this whole thing has been and what's inspired me to keep going and all that. So if anyone comes in today, I probably will be pretty quiet for most of it, since being the final boss, even though we've got ultimate weapon level 100, it should be pretty much a cakewalk. I probably won't have a whole lot to talk about just because of the nature of what we're doing. But if you do come in, do have a question, I do have my chat open. I haven't quite gotten it to work where it's if you see kind of in this part of the screen here, right about here. I'm sorry, my mic is, or my camera is mirrored. But you see where I've got, it says KH1 Noob Run. It's supposed to have the chat kind of filter into there, and I couldn't quite get that to work, so maybe the next time I look at it I will. Anyone else who's watching this VOD after the fact, you'll notice that I have changed my background image from the previous one to this now newer one. It is a little bit of a teaser at the next stream that I do plan on doing, which is it's no big secret. I'll be doing a Civ 5 playthrough. I might even do a couple of Civ 5 playthroughs. Wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do up until we hit those 30 subs, where I'm going to begin streaming Smash Bros content, because I do have kind of a special announcement for that. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get ready for the final gauntlet. I think at this point, I'm not going to give elixirs to Donald and Goofy. I will eventually. I may even load myself up on Mega Elixirs just because I have nothing else I'm going to be using them on at this point. But for now, I think I am going to go ahead just with Ethers for Donald and Goofy. And who knows, you know, maybe even after I'm done with this, maybe I'll make a supercut of the VOD. I've never done that before, and I did notice that, unfortunately, I didn't record any of these, so the only video record I have of these is, you know, whatever's on YouTube. I sort of doubt I'm going to try and make a VOD from these. I might pull a few clips of random funny moments and put them on YouTube Shorts. My favorite one that I've kind of noticed throughout this series is me looking over at the chat just to see if anyone's in there, and no one ever is. But you know, you gotta check, right? Gotta stay optimistic. Okay, what do I want? I really feel like I'm gonna want Blizzaga. Firaga probably, that's more damage. Yeah, I probably want Firaga. And I want Cure, and yeah, Aroga, that pretty much looks right. Not what I would normally play through with the game. I know that the shortcuts is kind of a big topic amongst fans of the series. This is not normally what I would set it to at all. This is just going into the final battle. All right. That looks good for Donald and for Goofy. Yeah, I think I'll leave that at occasionally, but having so many ethers, I feel pretty comfortable go ahead and re-equipping all of Goofy's abilities. We had them all off since we were using him kind of as an MP mule for most of the game. But at this point, I don't know how much I really need that, so I feel comfortable just letting him do his own thing. For a lot of these abilities, this will be his first time using them. Alright, with that, here we go. And just as a treat to you guys, I won't skip the cutscenes. We'll let them play. I'll be nice. Oh, I wanted to add too, my next stream, I actually do plan on streaming later tonight. I don't think this is going to take a very long time to finish, so just kind of wanted to put it here as an end cap to everything else that we've done. So I feel like probably under an hour or so we'll be done with this. And after that, I'm going to try and figure out how to get everything set up for my next stream, and then we'll go ahead with that one. Probably not on YouTube. I'm going to try it on Twitch, so we'll see how that goes. One of my favorite details was this, is if you do the wrong stuff, parts of the island just start to disappear. Like, no, not what you're supposed to do. Come on, Sora, you can grab that. I want to see if I can at least trigger it once. Oh. Yeah, okay. Good. They've got the right equipment. Like the water drying up over here. It was on earlier, I promise. I really thought this dock disappeared too, but maybe not. Can I go in here at all? Nope. Can I go over to the Rico Island? I cannot. That's a bummer. Oh, I guess this is kind of nice. This is Donald and Goofy's first time getting to see this place, isn't it? Oh, yeah, okay, duh. I'm supposed to go to the secret door thing.
This world has been connected.
What was that?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed.
Hey guys, I got the
There is
disappearing
so
stuff to
very
trigger.
much to learn. You understand so little. A meaningless effort.
What's the consensus on this? Is this actually Destiny Island?
Can understand.
Like the exploded version of Destiny Island? Is that what we're looking at here?
Take a look at this tiny place. To the heart-seeking freedom, this island is a prison.
Hey, where'd the purple grape juice
Surrounded
go?
by water. And so this boy sought out to escape from his prison. He sought a way to cross over into other worlds.
Actually,
And he
it
opened
was
his
two
heart
boys
to
and a
God.
girl.
Riku!
Nope, he gone.
Don't bother.
He gone, boy.
The voice can no longer reach him where he is.
Dead.
His heart belongs again to darkness. All worlds begin in darkness. And all so end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness
Took
whence
him a
it
minute
came.
to realize I wasn't standing there anymore.
You see, darkness is the heart's true.
True
That's not true.
essence.
The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out.
So you have come this far, and still you understand nothing. Every light must fade. Every heart return to darkness.
Uh-oh.
Courage!
As much fun as it would be just to wail on him to death, I did kind of want to try this.
I am close shooting!
Gotcha!
Oh, hi! You were right behind me.
Gotcha! Gotcha! See ya!
Were you even trying with that one? Come on. Not even close. Okay, well,
Gotcha! See ya!
kind of a stinker. I never just got to beat on him mercilessly. Oh, oops. Okay. Yeesh, that deck's not looking so good. We're gonna need to work on that one. Where'd Riku's Island go? Oh, that's gone too. Okay. That's fun. Wow, imagine using that trick again. Imagine not using that trick the first time. Also, imagine bringing this guy along. Like, what? What? Alright, buddy.
Come on! Fire! Fire!
What even do damage?
Fire!
Yeah, okay.
Come on!
What's the point of it giving me money and synth drops? Like, you'd think they would have coded that to not be important this late into the game, but I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna complain. Alright, here we go.
Come on!
Guardian! Submit! Come, open your
Let's
heart.
go! Take that!
Come, open your heart.
Power! Heal!
Ah. I always miss the timing on that last one.
Come on!
Come, Guardian!
This should help.
Submit!
What?
Power!
Open your heart.
Come on! Take that!
Come, open your heart. Come, open your heart. Come, open your heart.
Come on!
My strength.
Heal!
What do you hope to accomplish? Do not deny it. The final darkness. Submit!
Take that! Come on! Take that!
He realized that wasn't working.
This is it! Heal!
you hope to accomplish? Do not deny it. The final darkness is come, Guardian!
Awesome. I'm so out of practice for this game. I mean, I used to be able to beat that fight like damageless. Been a long time though. It's been a really long time.
Behold the endless abyss. Within it lies the heart of all worlds. Kingdom Hearts. Look as hard as you are able. You'll not find even the smallest glimmer of light. From those dark depths are all hearts born. Even yours.
See, and this is the moment that confuses me. People are like, how would Sora know it was light? Because he believes hearts are light. So duh, the big heart would be light. Like, he's been telling people that and been told that this entire game.
Darkness conquers all worlds.
Also, if it's all dark, just open it. Open it, you wuss. Don't turn into a big boat. Bye-bye.
Giving up already? Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Time to button mash you to death. No strategy for this part. We're just getting in there.
Turn to darkness. Welcome to darkness.
I don't care. Do your laser. Don't let it bother me.
To darkness.
Okay, maybe I let it bother me a little bit.
All shall be extinct.
Oh. You know, I think I missed my opportunity to equip myself with the Mega Elixirs.
Still confused?
Oh, what?
Then perhaps this will enlighten.
Ow. Hi, buddy. What you doing?
All shall be extinct.
Okay, you know, at this point, Ansem, I'm not even sure how much I care.
Turn to darkness.
There we go. Ah, I should have left Thunder on. For the Heartless Runes. Oh well. I mean, it obviously doesn't matter at all, but it is kind of cool to have the first spell keyed to my shortcut, and then, I've got the first ability still on. So, kind of cool. I mean, not the very first ability, but you know what I mean.
Thunder! Thunder!
Okay, come on.
Thunder! Come on! This should help.
Yeah. Aren't they like really? Okay. Thought it was right next to me. Apparently not. Which is fine. You always keep beating up the boss when you're done. It refills your MP gauge. For anyone, watching and wondering why you do that. Oh, hello. I really don't need to kill you guys, but I'd kind of like to. I think that was the fastest of the three. Alright, item time. No, don't need that. Let's give it to Donald. And yeah, I think that's good.
Come on!
Kind of gross.
Welcome to darkness. Turn to darkness.
You gotta know, Anson, when I'm doing stuff like that. I'm just trolling. You got one that's hidden.
It is futile. The Keyblade alone cannot seal the door to darkness.
Out of everything, why does your shoulder hurt?
Kingdom Hearts! Fill me with the power of darkness. Supreme darkness!
You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt. Kingdom Hearts is light.
Me when I go outside once a week.
But why?
You know, funny that the light that come out of that door was strong enough to defeat Ansem, but not strong enough to defeat all the, you know, like shadows that are living in there.
Stop staring at toothbrushes. Huh?
I can't.
Don't give up. Come on, Sora. Together we can do it.
Okay.
There he is. There's the guy.
Now, Sora, let's close this door for good.
But
Don't worry.
No, Sora,
There
we
will
don't
always
believe in
be a
butts.
door to life.
Just close the door and stop being a moron.
Trust King Mickey.
Now, they're coming.
Yeah, you know what they say. You can always trust a rat.
Goofy, thank you.
Oh, but look, he said thank you. He's got manners. He's such a nice little dude. Can't be mad at him.
Take care of her.
I'll take care of her. No, that Mickey's a him. Oh, take care of her. Okay, yeah, right. Mickey's still a him, though. I mean, I'm going to state that pretty authoritatively. I feel like Disney would back me up on that one. They're playing three-way chicken. There's Kyrie for some reason. He's like, no, Donald, we gotta go into the light. You know what? Here's the sad part. Gotta mute it now. Because of copyright issues. But isn't this emotional anyway? I'm gonna turn up on my end. I'll listen to it. You probably can't hear it on my mic. If you can, I mean, what do I care? Don't go simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. La, da, ba, ba, da. Isn't this sweet? Isn't this a sweet ending? I have zero idea whether you can hear this or not through my mic. If you can, that's a bummer. If you can't, that's great. That means I can monetize this later. While we're watching this, let's discuss the lyrics of this song. I don't know if it's gotta be Japanese culture or something. Like, this dude really has something against meeting this girl's dad, or like not living up to her dad's expectations. And it's like, listen, I'm not a relationship expert, like I'm not, but if the guy is really this adamant that he doesn't want to meet your dad, that is saying one of two things. Number one, your dad's messed up, or number two, you should not be with this guy. Like, if he's that against it. Or then in the, what's the one, do you expect me to walk on water? Like, sheesh, this guy sounds really toxic. First, he doesn't want to meet your dad, which, like, okay, two reasons for that, potentially. But then he's like, oh, you shouldn't have such high expectations of me. You shouldn't expect that I can do all of these things for you. And it's like, sheesh, this guy is toxic. Ladies, if a guy is saying this to you, he's that ain't it, Chief. He is not the one. So I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I don't know. If you come in, if you're watching the VOD, leave your comment. Leave your opinion in a comment. I don't care. I really need to find a way to turn that off. Don't go following random people, random Nintendo accounts, because they pop up on my screen. But if you do friend request them, that would be nice of you. But yeah, no, I really gotta figure that out. Never lost me on this morning. Yep, well, in a more serious note, thanks everyone who came through and watched the VODs. As you know, as I kind of expected, throughout the rest of this stream, I didn't have anyone come in. But this was kind of an awesome experience for me to be able to stream like this. And now, kind of sitting here at the end, I mean, it's not like I did anything hard, right? I played a video game. But there was a lot of work that went into this. If you go back and watch my first stream, I had to do it in 2 takes. Because the first time I tried getting it right, I ended up, it took me like an hour just to get all like my camera set up and my mic set up, and like I was such a bumbling fool, like I couldn't get it. And by this point in the stream, like obviously I don't know that much more about streaming, but I've come a little ways. I've got a little backdrop now instead of just looking at my air conditioner and the bed in this room, which isn't my bed, but it is a bed in the room. Or I don't know. There's a lot of things, a lot of ways I've grown. I learned how to use Photoshop better. I got this kind of stream overlay set up, which I think is nice. And someday I'll get an actual green screen so that there's not just this awkward block with me kind of in the corner. And maybe I'll, actually learn how to make stuff look fancy instead of just doing it in Paint and Photoshop. But for me, this has been a journey. For me, this has been a lot of things that I've learned how to do. Now, sitting kind of at the end of my first stream, I'm a little bit nervous because I hear that, going on Twitch, you actually get some viewers. And I think I got a little bit comfortable with not having anyone watch. Just because, there's no pressure that way. You do whatever you want when no one's watching. But to have people, to have an audience that's judging you, it's critiquing you. But ultimately, that's good. To know whether you're doing well or poorly. But again, to anyone watching these VODs, thanks a bunch. I think at this point, we should be able to enjoy the secret ending. Not quite yet. Okay. Almost. This music is no copyright issue though, so I put the volume back on for this one. This is just Kingdom Hearts music and pictures. Look at that. Chip and Dale, very disappointed that I did everything except the Gummy Ship missions. Louie, Huey, and Dewey. I think Dewey's the third one. I know Louie and Huey. I know those are 2 of them. Apparently abandoning the shop. We never saw Scrooge anywhere, so presumably he died at some point. Aw, look, Cloud and Aerith. Oh, you gonna give him a kiss? No, rude. How could you do that to us, Square Enix? Look, Pinocchio. He's a real boy now. Whoopee, isn't that just spectacular? Isn't that awesome? Good for you, buddy. There's those guys. See, sure they kiss. Except, Genie peeks. Genie, a little bit creepy there, buddy. I guess to be fair, we were looking and not even pretending to not be looking, so I think it's good on Genie for at least pretending like he was gonna give him some privacy. I don't know. What do you talk about at this part of the video? Look, there's Belle. Disney princesses. Let's rank those. Hey, remember the part in the series where we had to count 30 times of going into Geppetto's house, and I made up a random thing for each number? That was kind of a fun part of the series, wasn't it? Or how about in the beginning when I died to Cerberus like 15 times in a row and wouldn't give up because I stink at this game? That was pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Good times. Lots of good times. Or hey, how about when I beat that one guy in the Olympus Coliseum that I'd never seen before? What was it, like Rock Titan? And I beat him that one time? That was kind of crazy. Or how about when I beat Ansem at the end? That was kind of crazy. Remember when he turned into a boat? Wasn't that such a big thing in the story that happened? He turned into a boat. That's crazy, man. And there was like a giant meathead on the boat that we had to, knock it silly and get it to open its mouth. And then we flew into a little dark portal, which may or may not have been representative of going into its actual mouth. That's something that, you know, should be explored by the Kingdom Hearts community. But then, you know, when we were done, Dan Castellaneta, that's a guy who was in your Ken page. More like collecting the 100 Acre Wood pages. Anyways, then the meathead blew up. That was kind of crazy. But it wasn't all like meaty and gross. It was just like kind of sparkly. And Tetsuya Hiraoka, more like Tetsuya Nomura, like that other guy. Mikiko Yamada, more like Yamada wanna play the next game if you played this one. Or how about Jennifer? I hardly know her. Or Dana Kwan, more like I wanna play the next Kingdom Hearts game that isn't Chain of Memories. That'd be a funny thing to say. Let's just keep going with this. It's fantastic. I see no issue with doing this. No foreseeable future backlash. John Loader, more like that's a loader crap. My goodness, this is so stupid. I didn't realize the credits. You know, these are all some wonderful, beautiful people. We should take a second to appreciate all of the beautiful, wonderful. Akira Miyake, more like Akira should have been a character in this game. Got him. All these wonderful, beautiful people who helped design this game that we all sat here and enjoyed. And by we, I mean me. Because no one came to watch the stream with me, so that was cool. Hey, remember when no one came and watched? It looked staff and fans, they thanked us. Remember when no one came and watched the streams? That was pretty epic, huh? And I just sat here and played alone the whole time? Wasn't that funny and goofy and silly? Hey, remember when we fought Rock Titan that one time? That was a good time. That was pretty funny. Secret ending time? Regular ending time? I know, I want the secret ending. Don't give me this. Although I remember watching this as a kid thinking it was very cool. Is the continuation to this scene on the Game Boy? Or no? I don't know.
We've got to find Riku and King Mickey.
Now what do we? Now that we're done bashing things to death, now what do we do?
That there door to the light.
I mean, you were at it like 10 seconds ago. I guess that wasn't good enough, huh?
Hey, Pluto.
Hey, he got the letter from Rabbit's mailbox.
Gosh, that's the king's seal.
Also, out of all the ways that Mickey could send a message from, like, literal Kingdom Hearts hell, why would he be sending it in a letter by way of his dog? It just seems like there are better ways to do it. But, I mean, what do I know? I'm just some dude. What do I know? Well, as I always do when I'm running and chasing something, just randomly start screaming. Or, like, what in the world? Very normal. I always do that. Also, you guys are gonna get really worn out. Remember, Sora, you are the one who will open the door to the light. Uh-huh. P.S. That's not a letter from me. But you'll figure that out by the next game. I'm pretty sure. I hope so. Well, anyways, what's lots of the secret ending? I don't know what deep dive means, but okay. The eyes will close. Yes. Yes, they will. See, guys, they were teasing Birth by Sleep all the way back then. See, the problem, Roxas, is you're not mashing the A button enough. Imagine watching this before the days when, you know, you could pause it or go look it up on YouTube and pause it and see what the word said. Imagine having to beat the game over again just to watch this. And then being, oops, I missed it. Let me go back again. Two? But did you though, Roxas? Did you actually see him? Because I don't recall you seeing him. Unless this is Xehanort. With the yellow eyes. Okay, yeah, it was Xehanort. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, there he is, just using reverse glide over the ocean. That's kind of fun. Well, that wasn't mysterious and ambiguous at all. Which, like, actually, all jokes aside, I absolutely love that kind of storytelling. I think it's awesome. Also, Riku, when did you become the one-winged angel? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is, in fact, the end of the Kingdom Hearts 1 Noob Run. Thank you so much for everyone who came in and watched the VODs afterward, just like I'd hoped. Did it in just under an hour, so I'll actually be back in a little bit. Going to try and figure out how to get my computer set up for a different stream, and after that I will be rejoining you guys. So, as always, thanks a bunch, and I will see you guys next time.